Morning. This happened yesterday morning when I woke up. Out of here. Now, I've been an average prince growing up in this world. Now I'm a king. That's how close the door got. So I've got a great destiny to fulfill. Now I have to be a king. Just as every man and every woman doesn't want to close in the back. But at the same time, if I don't open it, it won't open. Alright, let's see if this works. How much you want to bet it's crawling out a cat? Or a raccoon? Or a skunk? Anyways, I'm at work. I have to continue this pour because I didn't have enough concrete. So I got some more concrete so I can continue this pour and level it out. And in here we can see we got walls filled in. We've got wall framed. I have to sheet that still. And something I'm going to do is I'm going to put these blocks in all along here, right in the center of these joists coming all the way down. Because somebody has come along on my day off. Look at this. It looks like somebody chopped off the ends. You can see over here, it's fine. That's fine. It's all good. Over here, it looks like somebody came along and unscrewed everything, chopped the ends off a bit, and put it back in. So I'm going to unscrew it all. I'm going to move this joist over here in line with this, and I'm going to screw it all back in. Now, these are going to be my spacers. That's going to space all the way down to here, and I'm going to put a spacer in here, and that's going to reinforce this whole section. I'm pretty sure I didn't put that in like that. That's how I do my joists. I do nice tight fits. This is not my work, and I would never leave anything like this. Somebody came along and fucking cut at least these three. This one here, you can actually tell the bottom is touching, and this joist is actually kind of sideways compared to this one. Alright, the fact is that this joist isn't actually straight up and down. It's kind of slanted. So we're going to reinforce it all the way through, and we're going to unscrew those, reinforce this one, and make sure everything is popped back in place, because that's just fucking ridiculous. I was off one day doing some fucking activism, and somebody comes along and fucks up a whole bunch of shit, because there's not just that, but I'm not going to get into it. The fact is, I've already fixed most of it, and I'm just happy to be fucking doing some work. Now, I'm going to do this, and I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to do all that. Alright, now that's done. All the way down here, I had to use some 2x4s to shore things up, and then I cut 3 new joists here, because you can see they're butting down at the bottom, but they're not at the top. This piece of wood is really freaking warped. Now, the reason for this is because this guy I'm working for has been buying green wood that hasn't been aged, that hasn't been dried out. It's just fresh lumber, and you have to age lumber for at least a few weeks in the sun. I mean, like, you gotta dry it out because it shrinks. These boards here went from 113 and a quarter, which is what these are measured at, down to 112, just under 3/4. And from the time that I put them in to today, they shrank at least half an inch, if not a bit more. So I had to replace them. I checked the whole floor, everything else is good. That, not okay. Not okay at all. Anyways, so on with the project here, and so the plumbing has to come in first before we put the joists in. So joists and floorboards are on hold on my contract because somebody has to insulate the foundation here and do the plumbing before I can close up the floor. So holdbacks, I don't like them, especially when I'm not the one doing the work. That means I don't know when the work's going to be done, and I don't know when I'm going to get paid. So, do I smell another setup? Okay, I've come back to work from lunch, and this is what I've discovered on my concrete. A bird was on my concrete, making tracks in my concrete. What the hell was it doing here? Look at this, it moved a bunch of stones. What the fuck was a bird doing around here? What the hell, nature? Alright, things I did today. It's dark outside, you can see. Okay, so I filled in that gap like my dad was supposed to do a week ago. I did the sheeting. That's ready for exterior wrap, which is sitting right here. He brought it in today. Did he bring me any base sills so that I could put it underneath the wrap so that I can take the water away from the bottom of the house? No, I'm gonna have to specially request those. I've already talked to him, he already knows we need them. Did he get them? No. So I gotta tell him, look man, you gotta get this stuff for me to put it on. Anyways, I have almost torn out this sucker here. You can see, it's coming away. It's getting brutally taken away. And I'm about to sledge out these guys here, because this all needs replacing. This all needed replacing, so I took all this out, and now I'm going to tell Azar he has one day to do all of those little hangovers there that he wants to do. So I'm coming back and buttoning this up on Wednesday. Now, I've torn out quite a bit. This is where we're going to connect here. You can see this is a new solid foundation I just poured. This is going to be the wall. This is still good wood here. So is this. Oh, no, that's not good wood. Okay, we're going to replace this one and leave this one. Okay. Anyway, just showing what I'm doing, showing where I am. There's a deer over there. I'm going to turn my headlights on. Can you see the deer?